Okay, so we should be recording. Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to activate a new theme. I also show you how to add a new theme to your website. Now, let's look at the current theme that I have on this website. So we're just going to click here and open that up. And I'm currently using the 2017 theme. Of course, our network is a little bit slow, but you can see this is what the theme looks like. Okay, pretty basic theme. Okay, I haven't got too much content over there, so you're not gonna see a lot there. But let's go back to our home page. And again, just remember, this is just a basic theme. This is the 2017 theme that WordPress puts out. And so right now, my site is displaying this theme. I can change it. And remember, a theme is just something that it's a way for you to present your website. In other words, it gives you your website a certain style. It gives your website a certain look. You know, if it's a certain look that you want. They have a lot of things that are created in a way to help whatever niche you're in. For example, if you're in the education, they have some themes for education. If you're in business, they have business themes. If you're in the medical field, they have medical themes. So there's a way, and I'll show you in a few minutes the way that you can search on that. You can search on different themes, but they also just have some basic things like this. And then you can take this theme and you can do different things with it and make your site look potentially the way that you want it to look. Now, all themes have limitations. They all have limitations based on whether it's a premium theme or whether it's well, I'll just say whether it's a premium or a free theme. If it's a free theme, then you will have limited features, but you will have good functions, because most of the free themes that WordPress offers that are good themes, they work pretty good, and you can use them as long as you want to use them. You don't ever have to go to the premium theme. But I just wanted you to be aware that they do have free and premium themes. But what we're going to focus on is free themes right now. Okay, so if you look at this, if you look here again, this is our theme, and if we go back to our dashboard, we can go to our themes from here, you know, once you're logged in, or you can go to appearance right here and go to themes, and then this is the theme that we currently have active. All of these other themes are installed on our site, but they're not active. Okay, so we have Astra here, Generate Press, they're good themes. Ocean WP, these are real good themes, and I just don't have them active. And so we're going to activate one of them. And I think the one I want to activate is the 2019 theme. This is the theme that WordPress puts out, WordPress.org. In fact, the 2019, 2016, and the one we're on right now, 2017, those themes were all put out by WordPress.org. These other themes are created by different people out there that are working with WordPress to create themes. In other words, they are creating their themes in a way that they should work with WordPress, because WordPress is freeware, so they can look at the code and make changes and make sure that it works with the current version of WordPress. So anyway, we don't want to go too deep in the woods there, but let's go ahead and look at this theme. Now we can preview this theme too, so we can preview it before we install it. So let's go ahead and do a preview, or I should say activate it, because we'll install a theme in just a minute. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, hopefully it'll come up. I was getting some errors there. Okay, so this is what this theme looks like. Okay. So it looks a little different than another theme. It looks like it's a one column theme, because otherwise we'd have another column over here, a sidebar, but I don't see that. It doesn't look like it does. And it looks like it puts the advertisements that I have on my theme, it puts them here at the bottom and puts them in the footer. That's what it looks like that it does. Okay, so anyway, so if I close this, we can go back to, and you could activate here too if you wanted to, but we're going to activate from here. So if I wanted to go ahead and activate this theme, I decided that I wanted to move away from this theme and go to this theme. All I would have to do is activate it. Okay, so now that I'm activating it, and if we go back and look at the theme, and we'll open it in a new tab, it'll be better so you can see it there. And so this is the way my site looks now. Okay. And this is the new theme. And it just gives, it might be a different font, might be just a different format, and it gives a very different look. Now, again, all themes have their own features and different ways that they display things. So you have to kind of research and see if you can find the themes that you want. Now, if you go back, let's go back here and we'll leave that open. And if I wanted to change it to one of these themes, for example, I do the same thing. So remember, this is what our theme looks like right now. And let's say I didn't really like that one, so I'm going to go to this one. Let's go to this one and just activate this theme. We can live preview it too, but let's go ahead and activate it. Okay. Now you can see now, and I think I'll open this up in another window just so you can see the difference. If I open this in another window, a new tab, there you go. Okay, so now this is what our theme did look like a few minutes ago, or our site, and now this is what it looks like. So you can see you can get different look. The content's the same. This one was failure in business maybe due to lack of goals. Same thing, failure in business maybe due to a lack of goals. You can see there that it's the same content, we just changed the way it looks. Now, the next thing I want to do is show you how to add a theme. If you wanted to add a brand new theme that's out there on WordPress.org, because they've got thousands of free themes out there that you can use. Now, a lot of these themes are free, but they will offer you a premium option, and you can look at the premium option, and usually that premium option will provide you with more support and things like that. Okay, now let's go ahead and go to look at some themes right quick. And in order to do that, you just click on Add New right here. Okay. And if we add new, it's going to show you a bunch of other themes that you can see here. Now this is the featured themes, or I should say the featured themes. But if you click on popular, it'll bring up like 3,000 and something, or this shows 200. Okay, so that's about 200 different themes. But you can even get more. Let's go with latest. Let's see what latest brings us. Latest brings us to 6,825. That's that's a lot of themes. And so you have a lot of options, okay? So what we want to do though is I wanted to install a theme just so I could show you how that works. So let's go ahead and find a theme that we can go ahead and use. Let's go ahead and let's just pick one. Yeah, I think I've looked at some of these before. I'm trying to find one because one of the things I want to do is I want to show you how to research these things. But let's go ahead and let's go to most popular. Reason why I want to do that, because if they're the most popular, then that means they're being used quite a bit. So we're going to select this one. And actually, a lot of these most popular I already have on my site. But let's go ahead and install this one here called Scribble. So let's look at it first. Let's see if it'll preview. Sometimes you'll get an error, but let's see if it'll preview. Okay, this is the preview theme on this one. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now, one thing I do want to do, and I think it's important that you know this, is I'm going to copy the title of this theme. And when you look at the details, when you're logged into WordPress and you look at the theme and you look at the details, it doesn't show you all the details. And what I mean by that is it doesn't show you how many people are using the theme and things like that. So we're going to go over to WordPress.org and we're going to look at more detail, because when you look at a theme, just like when you research a plugin, you want to make sure that this okay, what did I do there? There we go. You want to make sure that you're selecting a theme that is that will not cause you problems down the road. That's what you're looking for. You don't want them to cause you problems down the road. So if you click here and you paste here, okay, and we're going to search for this theme. This was the theme that we just looked at that I was considering installing. We did a preview, but let's do a little bit of research on it. And so we're just going to go ahead and hit enter. And it should bring that theme up. And so there's the theme. That's the exact same thing. Now we want to get more info on it, so we can click and get more info. And as you can see, this particular theme, which kind of surprised me, is popular, but I don't see a lot. Well, it's 10,000 installs, but I see very few reviews. And I mean, it's good that it has these installs. So that says that people are installing it, but I don't see any reviews. And I normally like to see some reviews so I can get some type of rating. Also, the last time it was updated was November 17th. And that, you know, sometimes that can raise a flag. It's not that far back. I mean, some things I've looked at and they haven't updated them for years, because it's important that you, when you do select a theme, whoever is the provider, that they are in fact updating the theme, because again, you don't want problems down the road. So you want to make sure that the theme has everything that you need. So you can preview it and look at the theme, and you can even download it here. And in another video, I'll show you how to download a theme and upload it. And it's just like you would do with the plugin. You just upload it using the upload tool in WordPress. So let's go back, and we're going to go ahead and install this one. I'm probably not going to keep it on my site because I'm not as comfortable as I'd like to be with it. Now I can install it right here, or I can go back, I can close this, and I can just install it here. In fact, I might even still want to find one that I like, but I'll just go ahead and install this one. We'll take a chance with it and see what it does. So I'm installing it. So now it's installed on my site, and we can go back to the page that we can activate it there, but we can go back to the page that we have our themes that are installed. And if you click on themes again, that one should be there now. Okay, if I scroll up, you can see these are all the themes I had, and this one is there. And so just like we did earlier when we activated this theme, we just do the same thing. So currently, this is what our theme looks like. And so we're going to close this one because I know we're not using that. And this is the one that we downloaded, or we activated, installed and activated. So now if I do this and I go ahead and say activate, okay, so now if we go back out and look at our site, but I'm going to open another window because this is what our site looks like now. And so I'm going to open another window, open in a new tab. Okay, and so again, this is what it looks like now, and this is what it looks like with the change. So again, you can see that these themes have, you know, all kinds of different fonts they may have. Some of them may have a whole bunch of fonts that you can change, and some may not. They may show your blog posts in a different way. So and so just like this one, its heading is, or headings or navigation panel here. But you can see that there's a lot of difference between this one and what we were looking at here. But it gives you an idea of what themes are for. So it's just a way for you to to put your site together in a way that you would like it. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you in this particular video. If you did enjoy this video, subscribe to my channel. I hope to provide you with helpful information and valuable information on a regular basis as it relates to technology, WordPress, life, all that stuff. So do subscribe, and then you'll be notified when I have a new video. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and close this video out. See you in the next video.